Dorinda Medley reveals feelings about short time on Traitors. Dorinda Medley has revealed how she feels about her short-lived time on the Traitors. Dorinda was the first one murdered in the show. Fans are always shocked at the first murder. However, the other cast members were just as shocked. Keep reading to find out more about this and how she felt about the murder. The Traitors Season 3 kicks off. The Traitors is becoming a fan favorite show quickly. There are only 3 seasons. Currently airing is Season 3. In the current season, there are plenty of people on the show that fans love and know. Dylan Efron, Tom Sandoval, Boston Rob Mariano, and so many more. There is always drama on the show as people are trying to figure out who the traitors are. However, Tom Sandoval has received a lot of hate. There are people on the show who are known as reality TV villains. However, Tom is one of them and fans are surprised he has lasted this long. Dorinda Medley reveals feelings about early exit. Dorinda Medley was the first person to leave the show. She got murdered the first night. While this may have been disappointing, she is not too upset. She revealed how she felt about it all. Fans love that she had such a positive outlook on getting sent home so early in the show. However, it is always a bummer. It seems that Dorinda is not too mad about being the first one sent home. In fact, she loved the attention it brought her. Usually, people would be upset that they did not really get to play the game. However, Dorinda was a good sport about it all. Fans wished they would have seen more of her. However, this is just the name of the game. Dorinda Medley sat back in the plush armchair of her Berkshire's estate, Bluestone Manor, her favorite sanctuary. The roaring fireplace cast a golden hue across the room, and a glass of her signature martini gleamed on the side table. Though the winter outside was biting, inside, Dorinda was warm, contemplative, and, as she liked to say, making it nice. Tonight, she was ready to share her unfiltered thoughts on her short but impactful stint on The Traitors. When I first got the call about The Traitors, I thought, "What is this?" She began, her tone both amused and bemused. But the concept intrigued me. The strategy, the deception, the drama, it felt like a mix of Clue and Survivor with a little dash of Agatha Christie. It's not every day you get invited to a castle to play a psychological game, so I thought, why not? Life is about saying yes to new experiences, right? Dorinda's journey on the show was short-lived, but her impact was undeniable. She leaned forward, her trademark blonde bob catching the flickering light. Let me tell you, walking into that castle was like walking into another world. It was dark, mysterious, and dripping with tension. Everyone's eyes darted around the room, sizing each other up. Immediately, you could feel the paranoia seeping into the air. The former Real Housewives of New York City star admitted that she hadn't expected the game to be so mentally taxing. You think you're going in to play a game, but it's more than that. The whole environment is designed to mess with your head. The lack of sleep, the constant suspicion, and the mind games, it's exhausting. And let's not forget the personalities. Dorinda's eyes sparkled as she recalled some of her fellow contestants. There were people who thought they were the smartest person in the room, and others who played it so quiet you'd forget they were there. I'll admit, I had my moments of frustration. I'm used to being around strong personalities, but in this setting, the stakes were higher, and alliances were flimsy at best. She paused, sipping her martini. Now let's talk about my elimination. Was I surprised? A little. Disappointed? Absolutely. But was I angry? No. Here's the thing. I've always been a straight shooter. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. In a game like The Traitors, that's both a strength and a weakness. People either trust you because you're authentic, or they target you because you're not sneaky enough. Dorinda's elimination came after a tense, roundtable discussion where suspicions ran high. I could feel the tide turning against me, but I stayed true to myself. I didn't beg or plead. I didn't try to manipulate anyone. That's not who I am. I'd rather leave with my integrity intact than win by being someone I'm not. Reflecting on her time on the show, Dorinda acknowledged that the experience taught her valuable lessons about trust and intuition. It's funny. On Housewives, you're dealing with real relationships and real emotions. On The Traitors, it's all about the game, but the emotions still feel real. You're constantly questioning who's with you and who's against you. It's a reminder that not everything is as it seems, whether you're in a castle in Scotland or at a dinner party in Manhattan. Despite her early exit, Dorinda said she harbored no hard feelings toward her fellow players. At the end of the day, it's a game. And like any game, there are winners and losers. I may not have won, but I had an experience I'll never forget. Plus, let's be honest, I brought some flair to that castle. If you're going to be there, you might as well make it memorable. Dorinda's fans have often praised her for her resilience and authenticity, qualities that shone through even in her brief stint on The Traitors. She chuckled as she shared a behind-the-scenes anecdote. There was this one moment, and I'm not sure if it made it to air, where I was trying to rally the group to think logically. I said, "Listen, we're not solving world peace here, but we do need to solve this puzzle." I think it lightened the mood, even if just for a moment. As the conversation shifted to her life post, Traitors, Dorinda revealed that the experience had inspired her to explore new opportunities. Being on that show reminded me of how much I enjoy stepping out of my comfort zone. It's easy to stay in your lane, but growth happens when you take risks. Who knows? Maybe there's another reality competition in my future. She laughed, raising her glass in a mock toast, although next time I might choose something a little less cutthroat. Maybe Dancing with the Stars? Or a cooking competition. Can you imagine me trying to bake a soufflé under pressure? Now that would be good TV. Dorinda's time on The Traitors may have been short, but it left a lasting impression on both her and the audience. Her ability to stay true to herself, even in the face of intense pressure, was a testament to her character. Life is about the journey, not the destination, she mused. And sometimes the shortest journeys are the most memorable. As the evening wore on and the fire crackled softly, Dorinda leaned back with a contented smile. "You know, I've been through a lot in my life. I've had highs and lows, successes and failures, but through it all, I've learned to keep going, to keep trying, and to keep making it nice. That's what matters most." With that, she raised her glass once more, this time in a toast to herself and the next chapter of her ever-evolving journey. To the castle, the game, and everything in between. Cheers. As the evening wore on and the fire crackled softly, Dorinda leaned back with a contented smile. "You know, I've been through a lot in my life. I've had highs and lows, successes and failures, but through it all, I've learned to keep going, to keep trying, and to keep making it nice. That's what matters most." With that, she raised her glass once more, this time in a toast to herself and the next chapter of her ever-evolving journey. To the castle, the game, and everything in between. Cheers.